Welcome back to the Constant Complete Podcast, featuring myself, Spencer, my co-host, Matt, with Gaming TV, and back from the trenches of the internet, wading through pixels and bytes, clawing his way forth from the depths of internet, stuff, Fist-Cake.
And a nice 4x3 image up there.
Yeah, that's all he could get through, all right? He's doing the Lord's work right now.
I am like balls deep in the depths of the internet right now, and I'm telling you, it is gross down here. It is so gross down here.
Yeah, there's like a lot of jokes that can be made, but I'll just refrain.
What about being balls deep about the internet? What? Come
about
on,
no, I really can't.
No.
And I'll say pretty much anything if it's funny.
That's true. That's true. I was about to say it's gamer bathwater down here, but it's not gamer girl bathwater. It's just gamer bathwater down here.
Oh, gross.
And it's like that stuff from the Resident Evil 7 when you're kind of like going through the shit and there's like a dead body that pops up in your face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's basically dead net beard.
Yeah.
It's like basically just that kind of texture of water and stuff.
Right.
And the occasional dead gamer. It's weird. I don't know how this works, really.
The
I'm just
bathwater
here.
And the sweat of every single one of the members of Anonymous through all the years.
Anonymous, 4chan, Reddit, Tumblr, Twitter,
too.
Facebook, MySpace, Friendster, My Yearbook. There's a lot. There's a lot down
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. High Five. Anybody remember High Five, guys?
High Five sounds familiar.
Vivo?
No, I don't remember
MySpace knockoff that was for kids.
Oh my God, I did. Neopets.
Neopets.
Now
yeah.
we're just naming websites that are old.
I forgot to mention that it's the Neopets that are the dead bodies in the water. It's all the ones that you forgot to feed and stuff. They're down here.
Oh shit!
I found
What's up,
them.
Edge?
Hey, Edge.
Hey, everybody.
What's going on?
So we're gonna start with what games that we played since last time we did the podcast. Fist-Cake, why don't you start us off?
Well, again, I'm stuck in a Guitar Center in case you couldn't see behind me.
I thought I heard fucking the song that everybody plays.
Yeah, Smoke on the Water or
Nope.
Stairway to Heaven?
Stairway to Heaven.
There is a guy doing that for no reason to a sales rep, and there's a 12-year-old banging on the drums in the drum room. He's not good. It's not like he actually knows how to play the drums. He's just...
They never are.
Dur, 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 dur. He's using the voice effects, too. It's very...
Well, drums is a full body experience. I should know.
Even the mouth, yeah. It's very...
Have you seen Lars play?
Yeah.
I have not, but I think Neil Peart has a harmonica or something, too, so I'm sure...
Oh, we're just talking about faces, but yeah. I got you.
Oh,
Lars
faces.
Ulrich from Metallica gets into it, dude.
I bet. I mean, you have to. It's like you said, it's a full body workout. Mind, body, soul. But anyway, so I'm stuck in Guitar Center, and I only have access to like one monitor over here with a PlayStation 4. So I've been playing Monster Hunter Iceborne. Finally got into that. Trying to remember where we left off last time. I think I just started it because I was talking about the final boss of Monster Hunter World. The baby giant dragon that shoots lasers out of its fucking eyes. But so going through Monster Hunter Iceborne, it's Monster Hunter, more of it. You got new monsters. There's a giant moose essentially that likes to pick up entire trees in its antlers and chuck them at you.
Revenge.
Canada's secret weapon, the Bonbaro.
The Bonbaro.
Trying to think what else.
It just sounds strangely like Spanish.
I think it's the pronunciation I gave it. Really, I don't know. It just for me it feels more like a Bonbaro than a Banbaro. It's Banbaro, so I don't.
Banbaro.
Oh, yeah. Banbaro. Banburo. I think that's Spanish for something. A burro.
Yeah, it's when you ban all of the donkeys.
Yeah. Oh no, not the donkey man. Damn it. I did it again. So it's more monsters. You're killing a bunch of monsters, a bunch of cool shit's going on. It's the Iceborne stuff is you're in master rank now, which a lot of people like to joke like how low rank missions are the tutorial to the high rank missions. And now they're making the joke that the high rank missions are the tutorial for the master rank missions, which basically
it's so funny. That's like a Spencer joke. It's just so
it's very solid, and I only know this because I have decided to join a couple Facebook groups about Monster Hunter World.
As you do.
2 completely different worlds. You got Monster Hunter World, the Facebook group, and Monster Hunter World PS4, the Facebook group. Oh. So I joined both of them, and I just started changing my character's appearance. Now he's a suave guy with a cool ass pompadour.
Right.
And so I show him off in Monster Hunter World. Everybody is like, "Oh man, this guy's so fucking cool. I want to play with this guy. Oh man, I really like his hairstyle. Oh, this hunter, he fucks." Which, I mean, come on, that's a little bit of exaggeration, but it was nice to hear.
I'm a virgin.
Yeah,
My hunter's a virgin.
I don't. Yeah.
I play a virgin so that he can harness the power of virginity.
Mm-hmm. No fap. What about weapon. Never fapped?
Don't know how to fap. I never learned.
I never learned.
I've only learned the blade.
While you were jerking it, I was learning the blade.
Oh my god. The true master of the sword. So, my ego gets pretty big because of that group. There's like, 100 likes or so or whatnot. I'm like, okay.
Oh, shit.
Fucking viral.
I'm gonna bring this over to Monster Hunter World PS4. Let's see what they think about this badass. The first thing that somebody says is, if I saw this person in real life, I would punch them in their fucking face. I'm like, that's a really weird thing to say about a video game character in a world with full of monsters, but all right.
Your character has a punchable face.
That was like the nicest thing anybody said about the guy. About the picture. It just went like, oh my god.
Look at this so fucking virgin never fapper.
Exactly. It was pretty much like that. It's like, wow, this guy's fucking stupid. Why would you seriously design your character like that? I'm like,
I'm kind of with them.
Well, yeah,
You might as well just post the picture to Matt.
It's on Twitter somewhere.
It's on Twitter, and I was like, why do you make your character so ugly?
Oh, is that the one where he's?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that the most current one?
Yeah, I think it's on there. Yeah, the purple hair, pompadour, badass looking motherfucker. So basically, I found out the PS4 community is a lot more critical and not as friendly to casuals of Monster Hunter. It's mostly about people saying, "Oh, I have all these decorations. They're better than whatever decorations you have for your armor." Which the decorations are the skill jewels they use to like upgrade your abilities and shit.
Mm-hmm.
People like to flex with them, and whenever they flex with them, it's usually like 100 comments on each post saying, "This build sucks. Why didn't you do it better? Here's my build."
Mm.
And it's basically the long story short. Don't join communities. Don't be a part of community.
Yeah,
Start your own community. If you want to do anything with a community, don't join communities. It's so bad.
Yeah, it never goes well.
Yeah, I think Monster Hunter World, the normal group is okay, but I still see a lot of those posts about like, "Oh, this is stupid. No, this is stupid." But the PS4 group, they have blood cancer. They all have the entire group is blood cancer, essentially. We're gonna tie that in later. Don't you worry about that.
In a sad twist.
Yep, very sad. A very sad.
Taking on an emotional journey. You just wait.
Yep.
Watch the whole thing.
You're laughing now, but you won't be.
It's like a Stephen King book.
I don't think you ever laugh in a Stephen King book.
There's got to be some humorous moments.
Yeah, it's got to be one. Like when Cujo got rabies. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, and then the gangbang.
That was funny in a
children gangbang.
In a scarring type of way.
That was kind of funny. That was actually funny. And today's world, it's kind of funny in the sense that that was a thing Stephen King thought he should put in a book.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I realized I'm looking like at you guys over here, where the camera's over here.
That's okay. We look away from you all the time.
Perfect. Staring at fucking Melee, I bet.
Definitely not.
Mm-hmm.
No, we just have
I've been there.
articles we're going to talk about up on the screen.
I've been to the live shows. I know what you guys look at.
in night mode, we have the articles in night mode. That's what we're looking at.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. And nobody's 3-stocking anybody or anything like that.
No, definitely Mango did not get 3-0'd just now. That is.
He got 3-0'd?
He got. So I don't know.
I'm checking my Twitter feed and it says, oh my God.
By fiction?
No, by the Swede.
Yeah, see, that's how you know he watched.
Wow.
That I've heard. I've heard that.
Oh,
Not
God.
from you guys, but
Wait, the Swede left him?
I don't. Yeah, probably.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Is he out?
No, it was in
Oh, okay.
Losers.
He's fine.
All right, so save it for your part. Hold on, wait. Let me talk about my thing.
I was about to say, but Spencer keeps asking me questions, and I got to play into the bit. He won't let me leave the bit.
I can never leave. I'm in a bit of hell. Oh God. But so Monster Hunter is really cool. I'm switched to a hammer. I didn't switch. I'm basically working on getting all the weapons for 3 different weapon types. I think I'm going to pick up hunting horn soon because a lot of people are talking like, oh, it's like a hammer, but you can also toot out of it to help people out. So that's pretty cool. I'm like, all right, I might check it out.
God.
Hammer's a lot of fun. You base it. I mean, it is what it is. You smash a giant monster in the head with a giant fucking hammer, but it feels slightly more satisfying than the long sword, because the long sword is just basically usually a giant long sword, and you have like a few moves with that. Yeah, mind blown. I know. Monster Hunter is a very complex game series that only a few people can truly understand. You need a high IQ to appreciate
the Rick and Morty of video games.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I washed out. I hit high IQ and I was like, I'm dumb. So,
well, it's what they have to. Your hunter rank is actually your IQ rank. And if you don't have a high enough IQ, you can't do certain quests and whatnot. You got to work on your IQ rank, and
that's why Spencer's never even played it.
Oh shit! Yep, that's me, stupid guy over here. You got me.
You guys playing the world of the monster Born of Ice.
I don't think we can do that voice anymore.
I mixed it with like a bunch of stuff. Don't worry.
Well, hopefully nobody notices.
It's fine. Edge is probably already asleep anyways.
He did say evening.
He did say evening. So yeah, I'm going to try out. So hammer, pretty cool. You got basically your normal light weapon combo. Your heavy weapon combo is called the Big Bang. It's Big Bang 1 through 4, and then the finisher. You just smash a monster in the head. The coolest thing, though, is that if you slide down a hill at any time and you launch yourself off, you do a fucking like spinning hammer attack and like a fucking front flip motion, like 100 times, and then you like smash down on them. What's really cool about this is if you can find like this tiny sliver of a ledge to slide down on, you can just keep doing that forever.
Nice.
So it's really cool. Fun, like find like one step. Like, okay, you're technically sliding right here. Go do the thing. I'm like, yeah, poof. Yeah,
doing the thing.
But yeah,
high IQ game. High IQ game.
Very high. You gotta find the right spots. You gotta find the correct ledges. Otherwise, you're fucked. Trying to think what else going on. Monster Hunter World.
I mean, did you want to just talk about the news with Monster Hunter World while we're here?
That just
yeah.
After 100 and something episodes, let's break the flow.
We've done this before, and it's just like an announcement. And I want to keep his Monster Hunter World mind going.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I was just about to say I'm almost done with Iceborne. Just got a few more quests. I've technically beaten the story, I think, but it's the thing they did with the high rank stuff, where it's like, all right, you defeated Zora Magdros, the giant lava turtle thing. guess there's nothing else to do except for there's this weird thing going on over here. Could you check it out and see what's going on? Oh, it's a giant fucking laser dragon baby thing. Whatever, fuck it. Don't fuck the laser. No, that's not what I. No, you hunt it. You don't fuck it. It's Monster Hunter, not Monster.
Yeah, you hunt it to fuck it.
No. Nope. No, don't do that.
I'm retiring.
I'm canceling myself. So what you were saying, there was an announcement recently, as of like this week, I think, that Capcom has decided to do a Resident Evil 2 remake crossover with Monster Hunter World, which is fucking bananas. What we know so far, what I've known so far is that there's a heavy bow gun that looks like a giant Gatling gun, so that's probably going to be a special weapon to the game, or it's going to be like a layered skin thing. I'm not for sure. You can be affected with a zombie status, which basically turns your hunter into you walk like a zombie, and you can still get hit and whatnot, but you don't get affected by knockback. So that might be used to your advantage. I don't know what the disadvantage is. Probably you can't like do a whole lot besides attack.
And also you get made fun of for walking weird.
Yeah, but if you don't get knocked back by a giant fucking monster, that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
There will be Leon and Claire skin, so you can look like Leon and Claire from Resident Evil 2 Remake, and Resident Evil 2, the original.
I mean, I think
just if they had the original skins, that'd be great. That's all I'm saying.
That would be cool, but no, they don't have that. I don't think. Yeah.
I think to make it or break it is if you're a zombie. Does Thriller by Michael Jackson come on?
That would.
Well, now no, and I'm gonna have to disagree whether the make it or break it part, because I don't think they did that in the Resident Evil 2 game either, or any.
But it would be cool.
Resident Evil game. I mean, it would be cool. You're absolutely right. It would be cool.
Yo, if you stream it, you should have a little like button or something that you can press where it just does like the first 2 chords. The da 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 da. Okay, fine, 5 chords, whatever. But that'd be cool. So every time you got the zombie effect, you'd play it, and it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Or not.
I'll think
whatever.
about it. No, I'll think about it.
No, I get it. It was a bad idea.
No,
all right, and I don't need your patronizing. Okay, I'll think about it. All right, just make a decision.
No, I'm right. Look, I got notebook paper. Writing it down. Button.
So we're writing with his finger.
No, button.
Oh shit.
Boards. Jackson. There.
You're definitely gonna remember.
I should be able to figure that out within 3 weeks or so. So that's happening. Also, the only way to negate the a zombie status is they're going to have like actual herbs, like the green herb and red herbs from Resident Evil 2 available as like collectible plant shit. The most important thing, though, the coolest thing, is that with this crossover, is that you can have Mr. X be your handler. If you don't remember who Mr. X is, loyal viewers, it's the giant monster that chases you around in Resident Evil 2.
X gonna give it to you.
Yeah, basically the one episode where everybody made the same joke on YouTube collectively, where X was going to give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's that guy. It's the guy. It's him. I think you would have to pay for it if you want it, but I can't remember. I'm not for sure off the top of my head. They haven't announced like a whole lot of information. It's not coming out until November, but they announced it in October,
which is reasonable.
Well, yeah. I mean, they did come out with Iceborne. It's just kind of weird that they would not have it in October since it's a spooky month. But
I see. Yeah.
All right, Edge. See you later,
Edge.
See you later.
Take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, that's the Resident Evil Iceborne crossover stuff. Can't wait to play it. It's gonna be sweet.
Nice. Awesome.
And
is there anything else that you played?
Oh, I did try. I got the Google Play Pass thing because they offered me a deal where you just can get it for $2 a month instead of $5 a month. You just have to get it for a whole year. Fucking, it starts off with fucking Stardew Valley, Game Dev Tycoon and Monument Valley 2. It's a game in the game with a game.
Yeah.
And it's not just video games though, too. You can also like download apps and shit that they have for that.
They're like just taking it a step further.
I was like, oh, I thought it was just video games at first too. I'm like, well, I mean, it's $2. I can't really lose a whole lot on $2 a month. But I mean, yeah, it's just a bunch of random apps that you can download. It's like highly rated apps, editor's choice stuff. So
it's actually
if you have
much better than Apple Arcade.
I was going to ask you about that, but I was about to say if you have it, it's worth checking out. What's the Apple Arcade? Did you check it out?
I haven't. I was just thinking I should have done it because if I known that you were going to do Google Play, I would have done Apple Arcade and we could have compared notes. But I might try it out in time for the next one. I'll look at the pricing.
No, it's fine. I was just wondering if you. I mean, I just got on a whim either. It's not like I was like, oh yeah, this is for the podcast. It was just $2. Okay, can't lose a whole lot with that. But that is it for me. What have you two been up to?
Let's see here. Quite a bit. I would say, man, why don't you start with, the stuff you've been playing solo. You said you beat a game.
I beat Greedfall.
Oh, shit. Did Greed fall?
Yes.
Nice.
And you almost got like the best ending, right?
Yeah, so like the ending changes based on what you've done or whatever, and like all the quests and stuff, and I completed like I think 100% of the quests.
Nice.
And then you choose like outcomes, and your choices matter. So I had like 2 not super good outcomes, but still pretty good outcomes in 2 quest lines that I did, and this is all without a guide. All right, this is just my moral barometer. All right, as Steve Harvey would say, because I ain't got one, because I'm an atheist. But
according to him,
Mr. Cheat on Your Wife. Anyways, that's how I'm coming for you, motherfucker.
Fuck you, Steve Harvey.
Yeah, really, I don't like that guy. But I gotta calm down. I'm so angry today.
Greedfall. You're doing okay. You got almost the good ending.
Out of like 6 or 7 of the ending things, I will say the ending is pretty epic. All your team like comes with you that you've been with the whole time, and it was a little less epic because I just had like the same 3 people rotating in and out of my team. Because I'm a loyalist. I did all of their quests and everything like that, but I got like the one chick that you get kind of near the end. Not near the end, but near the middle of the game or whatever. I used her for her quests, and I never used her again.
Nice.
But yeah, I got pretty much all the good endings except for the 2 kind of mediocre ones that are just like panels. But it's like this big epic confrontation, and then which is cool, and then it kind of fizzles out. Because like the endings are just like slideshows with a voiceover. And
all the endings are slideshows?
Yeah, and then it just kind of tells you what happens in the future. But I liked it. I thought it was a very good game. A lot of fun. I have no aspiration to go back and be like kind of a jerk.
Oh, yeah. You have no aspiration to go like a bad route, basically.
Yeah.
Renegade, or
and you said it took about like what
30 hours. Yeah,
that's a decent chunk.
Yeah, I think it was like I bought it for 42 off Green Man.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So 30 hours of content. I liked it. I didn't have hardly any of the problems that other people had. People were so mad about the 3 Capitol buildings having the same layout. I'm like, who gives a shit? Who cares? Like. That's what you're upset about?
Yeah, you're really looking hard to find something to complain about.
Yeah. So that was like, I don't know. People are weird.
I did watch a video of somebody playing it, and they noticed like how one building has nothing but windows on the outside, but once you go inside, there's like 10 fucking windows all together, which I thought was just funny, just the way like 3,000 windows. They're all over the fucking place. And then, oh, no, there's like 2 in the foyer. There it is. There's apparently there's just a hidden wall. Yeah.
I was too busy playing the game, having fun.
Fucking nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the rest of the windows are just decorative for the outside.
Yeah.
Those are fake windows. Decoy windows.
God damn it.
Gotta be quick. And then, so I beat that. And that was a lot of fun. I recommend it. I think it's much better than Technomancer.
Which
combat's a lot.
Which is the other game that same studio made, right?
Yeah. And Mars Warlogs, which I've completed. Also, I like Spiders games. I like the Technomancer, but
those are those weird ones, right? The weirdly in-depth games, Technomancer and Mars Warlocks or whatever.
No, you're thinking of Risen and the other one, Gothic.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of. I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing them up, but like I remember you playing Technomancer and stuff like that before, and I was just trying to like I've forgotten that that's what the game was when you said Mars Warlocks. I remember it now. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool.
Then I played some Noida.
Oh, have you heard of Noida?
Noida?
Yeah, Noida.
No, I have no.
It's a roguelite game that has some pretty crazy pixel systems going on.
So every pixel is generated. Has like a ton of like, what is it, like chemical reactions to things.
Yeah, they all have special properties that react to each other. It's really cool.
Yeah, like wood burns and then like it makes smoke, and then if you're like in the smoke, you'll suffocate.
Oh shit! Okay.
A lot of like really cool, super in-depth stuff, and you have wands that also have a bunch of crazy effects.
Yeah, you can like mix and match properties of the wands, and there's like an order to them, and so you can put them in order of operations, and then try out the wand and see if it's cool, and then switch it up, and then.
Yeah, so you can have like a wand that shoots like ice balls with a fire trail that when it hits, it explodes into like, I don't know, icicles.
Yeah.
Like, or you can have a rain cloud that has like, that rains fire. You can have thunder that, you know, does thunder things.
Yeah, I saw this one guy, he picked up a rando wand that just like when he shot it, it had like a bunch of gravity to it or something like that. It didn't shoot very far, but it just came out as like this molten slag, like fireball things. As you're just like dumping it all over the place. It was crazy.
And you can have like up to, I think I've seen like up to 24 different effects on the same wand.
Jesus.
It's super cool. I definitely recommend.
Yeah, at least
watching a video or something. It's super cool.
Yeah, the graphic style, it's obviously it's a pixel based game, right? So, but it has it kind of reminds me. It's not as tailored or as pretty, but the type of pixel fidelity reminds me a little bit of Children of Morta, but not the same level of art, right? Because it's all generated, like and all the levels are generated.
I would say it looks more along the lines of Terraria.
Okay.
But doesn't play anything like Terraria or has anything to do with Terraria.
And the stuff isn't blocked out like it is in Terraria.
Yeah.
Forgot to mention Terraria, another game on the Google Play Pass. There you go.
Now, is this just for mobile devices? Google Play Pass?
I would assume so.
I think so. I think it's just for Google Play, bringing a Google Play ad.
Gotcha. Okay, I was just wondering. But yeah, Noida is pretty sick. Like, we were watching people where there's like, you start out in like some coal mines and the coal will burn and create smoke, and then you can find oil and the oil will just light on fire and the fire goes everywhere.
There's whiskey that lights on fire.
Whoa, a whiskey element. My God.
If you run through the blood of your enemies, it stains your clothes. Well, it doesn't stain them, but you get blood all over you, and then you can run in the water.
Use the blood to put out the fire if you're on fire.
Yeah.
Because like any of the liquid effects, they apply to you. So if you killed like a slime or something like that, you'll get slimy. And I was playing, and I had a bunch of oil on me, and you slide a little, like a tiny bit. You lose like a little bit of traction. And I thought that was a cute little touch.
Yeah. So really intriguing like system of mechanics, and it doesn't feel like they're hiding behind a gimmick because there's so much other stuff.
There's so many gimmicks.
Yeah. So it kind of balances itself
The
out.
whole thing is like a gimmick. Then you're not a gimmick. You know what I mean?
It's just a game.
Oh fuck, dude. Did we
Oh,
just crack
God.
this case?
I think we did.
Video games. What
Yeah,
are
the game's
they?
really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, check it out. Sounds really interesting. I never heard of anybody really
I streamed it on Friday, so
doing that. Well, I'm gonna watch like a popular person play it because they're usually funnier. So, but
that's all right. Look, to your credit, my solo streams, unless I got people to talk to, are not very entertaining. I'm so bad at talking to myself.
It's hard, isn't it?
When's the last time I've said something?
Yeah,
I better say something. Oh, this is crazy. And then, and then I'll fucking keep going. And I'll be like, oh, whoo. Whoops.
Yep.
Oh, and then keep going and be like, I haven't said anything since that weird oopsie whoopsie thing. I better say something.
Yeah, you need to work on externalizing your internal dialogue.
Yeah, well, 28 years of internal hatred, really.
I'm just saying.
I would say about
funnel the
18
hate out.
years. You know, 28
the first 10 years.
that's good. Gotta play Game Boy for an hour every day sometimes if it was allowed.
You remember my story.
Oh, yeah.
That's my origin. So yeah, that's what I played solo, I think.
Well, you also play Hades, right? But that's like a given.
No, I didn't play Hades on Friday.
Oh, you didn't play it?
No, because there's going to be an update coming out. So I was like, I don't really want to play 4 days before the update.
Right.
Because...
Gotta save your Hades energy.
Yeah.
And then, did you play Children of Mortar this week?
No.
Or was that the day that I stayed home?
Yeah, that was the day you stayed home.
Sorry about that. So nothing else solo then?
Oh, no, I've been playing Dishonored 2.
Oh.
After I beat Greedfall.
Ooh.
What
that
ending
going?
going for that? Yeah.
I'm playing the girl. Because I looked it up. I remember we looked it up when we bought it. And they're like, oh, we should play as Corvo first. And then, so we did that.
Right.
I don't know if those videos ever went up or whatever, if we streamed it. I can't remember. I know we were having connection or problems with it.
Right. I have a Dishonored folder in my thumbnails.
Yeah, so I guess we must have.
Maybe. I don't know.
But then I re-looked it up, and then they're like, it's definitely the girl's story. I forget her name. Emily. My sister's name. So I've been playing that, and I'm doing low chaos. So I try not to kill anybody. I don't really give a shit if I get seen, just so long as I don't have to kill anybody to get away.
Yeah.
So
you don't get penalized for being caught, do you? Or being seen or whatever?
You get low chaos, right? Then you get like a special thing if you're like a phantom or if you're
Ghost,
or a ghost or whatever. I don't care to do that. As long as I don't kill anybody. But what's bullshit is if you're choking a motherfucker out and then his friend hits you and you're choking the dude out and it kills the dude that you're choking out, that counts as a kill on your thing. I got 2 bodies because of that.
Great. You know what?
Not my fault.
That reminded me of the when I was going through the first Dishonored, after beating it, I decided I'm going to do no kills, ghost mode, the whole thing. And I think I can't remember if I beat the game or I got like 3/4 of the way through. And I decided to just kind of like look back to make sure I did all the levels right. And I realized I fucked up on the very first level because I knocked a guy out, and then I think I just pushed him, and he fell into the sewer, and I didn't think anything of it, but he drowned.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, it counts against you if bodies are found.
Dead bodies or asleep bodies?
Bodies, period.
Oh,
So you're trying to even choke people out then?
Yeah, if you're doing for ghost mode.
Oh, I see.
But if you're not going for ghost mode,
because
then,
that's considered evidence of your...
Yeah.
But
yeah,
fun so far?
Yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm about to where we stopped, I think.
Oh, okay.
So, and Emily's powers are different than Corvo's. So
Yeah, that was the cool thing about it. I remember. So like when you play through as him or play through as her, it's a different experience. At least with game mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think the big one we've been playing is Code Vein.
Yes. So
Anime Dark Souls.
Yeah, off stream, Matt and I, and we were playing before, Coulter and Edge were streaming. Okay, so I feel like we started that.
Mm-hmm.
And that game is a ton of fun. It's so good. It's not like crazy difficult, and like we're consistently sitting on hundreds of thousands of, what is it called, haze?
Yeah.
We just call it souls.
Funny. Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, it's the blood code system. So I'm not sure how much you know about it, Fiskcake, but the general gist is that you don't have specific classes that you pick or play as. Instead, you throughout the game you unlock blood codes, which are certain characters' class. Like it's kind of like how in Persona you can have multiple personas, but nobody else can have multiple personas. It's like that.
Yeah.
Everyone has their blood code, but you have the capability of having other people's blood codes. So you get access to those, and you can unlock their abilities. And each blood code has a different series of attributes. Like, they're not different attributes, but they're better at different attributes. And so that kind of covers the whole class portion of it. So you'll get a blood code that's better with willpower and mind, so you can do more spells. But then you won't be able to wear the armor that has a requirement of strength, because you don't meet the strength requirement all of a sudden now. So you have to switch your equipment a little bit. But luckily, you don't have much equipment. You have one armor piece, which is just your full armor, and then 2 weapons and your thing, and that's all you have to worry about switching when you switch the blood code. Oh, and then the abilities. But the abilities, they once you set them on a blood code, you can switch blood codes, and they remember what you have set. So that's really really useful.
If you have like abilities in a blood code that you want, you can either just pay for them by using these like Mary Jane
Credit card.
Yeah, they're called like Awake MJ, and then there's like 3 numbers afterwards, and they're just different every time.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, but
yeah, you just find those around the world, and
you can
use them to grab specific shit.
Yeah, because otherwise you'd have to switch to the blood code, and then use them, and then unlock the proficiency of it over time. But
so there's 2 ways to unlock it.
Yeah, but there are still certain abilities that you have to use the blood code for, which is I still find a little bit like I really want this one, but I don't want to have to use the blood code for it, and so that kind of sucks. But it's like 1 or 2 for each one, and not all of them even have a specific one. It's just for like some. But overall, the way the game tells a story is awesome. There's plenty of cutscenes to go around, but one of the coolest parts is these things called vestiges. And you find them as you're playing through, and you have to find parts of them, and they're like people's memories. And then you travel through the memories in like a storybook style, where you're walking through as your character, which is a little, I mean, you walk kind of slow, so that's a little bit, like, I really wish that we could run or move around more. But yeah, and then they just have kind of like little scenes that you'll come across as you're going through the memories, where you'll be looking on as the characters are interacting and talking about stuff, and it fills out their background, their backstory and stuff like that. And it's never not interesting, and they never really overstay their welcome. They're usually pretty short. And then the added bonus is that if you watch those, then they unlock certain abilities within certain people's blood codes and allows you to access them. So there's like another incentive to watch them as well.
Yeah.
But
nice.
Yeah, I mean, really, really good game.
I heard the character creation is bananas. Is this true?
It is very bananas.
Want to tell them your story about your character and the glow?
Oh yeah, so you can put glow effects on things.
Oh god.
So I was like, oh, it would be cool if I had like a sash that was glowing. So I did that, and walking through like the first little bit of the game, you're like in a dungeon or whatever, and this fucking glow was so bright. It's just insane, the bloom effects on this. And sometimes it still happens because I have some armor that has a glow on it, but I can't. It's the best armor for, obviously I'm going Dex, so like it's the best armor for Dex.
Yeah, big tits, double whips, I remember.
And sometimes during the memories, because usually they're like super stylized and bloomy, I'll just walk through and I just have 2 giant red orbs that are the glow of my like weird spiky armor walking through shit, and it's so bright. So I had to take off the sash, and
it
it was nuts.
Yeah, I have glow effects on my gloves, and when I wear armor, for some reason, the armor puts a little gauntlet over like your right arm, and then but your left arm just is left glowing. So I just have like a left glowing hand for everything. But it's not too bad because it's just your hand, right? So it's not like your hair or a sash or anything like that. Coulter's character is literally like going to a rave all the time, and she's just glowing.
Glowing everywhere all the time.
It's crazy. I feel like I dominated a little bit talking about the main mechanics of the game, but something that I wanted to mention that I thought was funny is Matt's going Dex, but there's no whip.
Yeah. You would think that this game would have like a whip thing.
Yeah, the closest thing I think it has to a whip is when you switch your armors, you have different, like, your armor is kind of alive or something, and so it has different special attack things, and one of them you have like a whippy tail.
Like a what is it called? Like a scorpion tail.
Yeah.
And the other one you can summon dogs, and then the other one is a claw, and then the other one is some spikes.
Yeah.
And the claw is like the default one, and unfortunately that's what my shit is. It's a claw. I've had the claw for like the whole game. Sucks.
It has to be a basic bitch.
Yeah.
I mean,
I really like the spiky one. It was really easy. It was a lot easier for me to parry with the spiky one.
I could not figure out how to parry with the spiky one at all. Then again, I don't parry too often anyways. I probably should, considering that I have such a low amount of... the man in this game is called Ichor. But depending on the blood code, it changes how much available Ichor you have to spend. And because I'm playing a big boy who carries big weapons and is tanky as fuck, I have 10 Ichor, and everything costs like 5. So I can do 2 things, and then I gotta fucking stab myself and juice myself up to do another thing. So,
is this Sir Fancy Pants the second, or is this a whole different person?
His name is Red Fancy, because
Red Fancy. Oh, he's anime. Ooh.
He has a lot of red in him.
Mm-hmm.
What's your character's name, Matt?
My dude's name is Azure Shine, because I gave it Matthias Pindra. And it's like, all right, you need a nickname or like an online name. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
And you're like, well, I'm blue.
Yeah.
And I shine. Azure Shine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was when I had the sash. Whew, mistakes.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't look up things about this game because there's nothing. The subreddit is useless. It's all, it's fucking waifu. This fucking the Church of Io or where the fuck her name is.
Oh yeah, Io.
And I'm like, I'm just trying to find Dex stuff. Okay, you motherfuckers are screwing it all up.
Dude, trying to look shit up for this game. It's like there was a couple of people who did a ton of work on like the first couple of hours of the game, and then just didn't put any work like on the wikis, right? They didn't put any work into filling out anything else. Like, you hit a point in the game where you look something up, like, oh, I think I might have missed something or something like that. I wonder where that's at. So you're like, usually you can go to the wiki and it'll tell you the location. But here it's like question mark, question mark, question mark. You know, this part of the wiki's not complete yet. And it's like somebody went in and just stopped.
Well, it just came out recently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
but
a week
it's
ago,
still
2
that
weeks
way.
ago.
Like, it hasn't, like, they still haven't, that still hasn't been updated. I've literally thought about just updating it myself. But
well, here's the thing.
Yeah, we did that for Bloodborne.
Yeah. The problem is, this is a weeb trash game.
It's not,
the surface.
though.
No. On the surface.
Oh yeah, on
level.
the surface it is.
So a bunch of weebs are coming to it like, oh my god, the character creation. Oh wait, there's a thing to this. This is too hard. I'm out of here. You're probably gonna have to wait at least like a month or so, maybe even a year before there's like some guy who out there's like, all right, I dissected Code Vein. Here's all the stats. Here's all the stuff. Figure it out yourselves. Turns out, if you have a flat-chested character versus a heavy-chested character, it does affect your rolling and speed. Okay? There's actually stats for that. Who would have guessed? They don't tell you that because this is a Dark Souls game. No, but
yeah,
I would say probably wait a month or so before people actually start. Because right now you're just getting waifus everywhere.
Yeah,
that's all I see.
It's just so annoying.
It's crazy because in the game, like, they don't like. There's no actual like written fan service, right? There are characters who look like they have good outfits, right? And the outfits are, they're anime, right? But they don't call attention to it. They don't do anything overly sexualized. They don't act overly sexualized. They just, they're just dressed up that way because it's an anime type game.
I really feel like they kind of did that to sell stuff.
And they might have.
Or they set themselves apart. But it doesn't come off in the story at all.
No.
Or in the actions of the people or anything. So
Now that I think about it.
I'm just like, the game is so much better than you fucking losers are giving it credit for. And
yeah.
I'm like, I just hate that. I hate people.
Oh yeah. People suck,
I'm
man.
like, this is why no one takes your shit seriously. Yeah.
Subs versus dubs, bro. Subs versus dubs.
Did we want to mention the discovery that we had about certain vestiges and stuff like that?
Yeah, I got locked out of the fucking good ending.
Uh-oh.
Because I missed a vestige, which is a memory for one of the bosses that you're supposed to do. And you're supposed to watch these memories before you fight the bosses.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that.
This is only the second time that apparently matters, and they don't tell you that. But essentially...
It's kind of shown to you. I mean, it's a little bit my fault because they have like a person... Because you have to go to a specific place to watch the memories or whatever. And they have that person who can show you the memories or whatever outside of the boss gate. And when we first saw that, I was like, that's weird. But then in the story, they're like, oh, this is like their protector or whatever. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And they just gave her the same ability to make it copacetic. I didn't think it actually mattered. Fucking matters. I thought all you had to do was find the shit.
Yeah.
And watch them eventually. Right. I didn't know you had to watch them at, like, before the boss. So I got locked out of the...
Yeah, and I won't say specifically what the what actually ends up being the, what do you call it, the I don't know the right word, consequence of not doing it in the actual game outside of being locked out of the ending. Which, by the way, it does not make that clear to you. Like, it doesn't say, oh no,
because you
get to look it up. You have to look it up to find that out.
Yeah, but you save the boss basically.
Yeah. Because the bosses are essentially characters who have gone into like a frenzy. So you fight them, calm them down, but then you have to have the memories to like then put them back together again mentally or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not 100% clear on it.
And Matt missed one part of one vestige and didn't get that option after the boss battle, and then you can't go back and do it.
Yeah, there's no way, which is it's annoying. I wish, so now I'm stuck to like the neutral ending.
Yeah.
But I guess when Spencer beats it, I'll just go into his room and watch it.
So that's my question. Is there multiplayer?
Yeah. It's co-op. We're playing it together.
Yeah.
It's the same co-op as Dark Souls, where each of you have to complete the areas.
But it's so much easier. Now, granted, you only have 2-player co-op. You can't do 3 players or 4 players or anything like that.
That's what Edge says, but I haven't looked it up.
Yeah. Okay. So we haven't confirmed that yet, but Edge has stated.
Yeah, I think he's beaten the game. So.
In the time that we started it to now, he's beaten it in between that. And Colt is already caught up in like a week, or less than a week.
Yeah.
But he's a binger. What can I say? But yeah. So. The reason why I say it's so easy is literally you just go into your network settings, put a password on your thing, and you don't have to have a special item or anything like that. You just send out a distress signal, and then on the other character you put the same password on, and you search for a distress signal, and then you just connect. And that's it. And then you beat the boss, and the one who joined gets yeeted, and then you join on them, and then you start theirs. Like, that's it. It's amazing.
So you automatically join theirs?
You don't automatically... Well, because usually when you beat the boss, there's like some cutscenes and stuff like that, but once all that's done, you can go back into the area and then just search for a distress signal and join up.
And it's instantaneous.
And you don't have to be in the same area either. Like, I could be at the start of the area if I had just helped Matt go through his, and he could come back like at the end of the area and then search for my distress signal and then just pop up next to me.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, super just like ease of use. The game runs very smoothly. Just in general with all this stuff. Once you get the system, you've got the system. There's not much more to it.
Yeah,
But-
I will say on the surface, it seems a lot more complicated than it is.
Yeah, you have
with
to.
the blood codes and stuff like that.
Yeah, it
But
takes
it's not.
a little bit to get the language of what is going on, but after you understand, it's just rinse and repeat. Okay, this is how this works across the board. So, pretty nice.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That sounds
it's
really
a fun
cool.
game.
And then we've been playing Diablo 3 with Coulter, but that game kind of sucks.
Yeah, the game's not a whole lot of fun. It's not challenging at all. We've literally died like a handful of times, and mostly just because I was standing there and I didn't realize I was getting hit type scenarios, because you never get hit because you kill everything in one go, and I don't care about the storyline because it's not intriguing at all, and it's just I don't know what they did to the game, but they super casualized it or something. And everything feels overpowered, and I feel like I'm just running through stuff no matter what difficulty we're on.
Yeah, we're on the highest difficulty that we're allowed to be on.
And we're literally walking through everywhere.
Has it turned into an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
Yes.
That's a reference to the thing,
To what?
the Diablo announcement thing for the mobile thing.
Oh, dude, I had
guy,
the greatest
yeah.
bit of all time.
Oh.
2 weeks ago when we first started playing it. But I'm not gonna.
You're not going to rehash it?
No.
I got you.
Anyways,
Yeah. So, those are the games we play this week.
look, if you want to, it's on the live stream. So if the
the episode's
VOD
already
hasn't
up.
been yeeted yet,
Yeah, that episode's already up on
that's
on,
why
on,
we
on
say
YouTube.
yeeted here.
We've been saying yeet a lot.
Whoa,
We've been
progressive.
saying yeeted and then yoded as like the
Past tense.
Well, then it should be yeet and yod, right? It shouldn't be yeeted and yoded, right?
No, it's funnier that way.
No, okay. Oh, so there's actually no logic to it. You're just...
No, it's just
Okay.
whatever sounds better in the moment.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay, I was just making sure. All right.
But yeah, let's talk about a couple of articles here while we have time. So Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming to PC in November.
Who could have seen this coming?
My God. And
Fuck yes.
And it's going to their own launcher.
Yeah.
Who could have seen that coming too? Whoa. Everybody's doing it.
Yep. And what's interesting, I think what's more interesting is that it has a timed exclusivity with Epic, which is only 1 month. And I know what you're thinking. Why is it only 1 month? That's weird. Usually it's like 6 months to a year for the Epic Store to really hammer it into us gamers. Well, apparently Steam, because I forgot to mention this earlier, has come out with new terms of service saying if you want to be on Steam, you're allowed to have 1 month of exclusivity with another launcher. But after that, either you're
Wow.
coming to Steam or you're not.
Oh, they're putting their foot down.
Oh shit. That's one way of doing it. instead of working on their stuff with developers and whatnot, they're like, well,
The
Fuck you.
developers saying they've already done that.
oh, have they?
Where
Okay, never mind. I
you
didn't know
sell the more copies you sell, the bigger the split you get.
that. Oh, okay, that's cool. Never mind. I didn't hear that, so I thought that was just them like, well, fuck you. Work with us or don't, you piece of shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, which I think is cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But
yeah,
I don't
definitely.
really care.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Steam grew some balls.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just
way to
being
go, Steam.
passive.
They might actually have to start competing. Oh my god.
Yeah, a
Oh
monopoly
my
will
God.
do that to a company.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I
anyways-
guess Red Dead's coming to PC. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up.
You didn't really like it, did you?
It's yeah. It's well. I've had some distance from it. I don't hate it. I just don't want to play 3,000 hours of it again.
I think I beat the game in like 60.
That's still 60
Well,
hours.
Yeah, that's
Persona 5 is
3,060.
100 hours.
Yeah.
But Persona 5 was fun. No, I don't.
Yeah, that's
don't
part
know.
of the reason why I included that link about these people making a mod for multiplayer, because that might be the only reason why we would ever end up playing it again. I mean, you're not going to get for PC and play it again, are you?
I don't know, it depends on
Well,
what
I
kind of mods
think,
come out.
yeah, I think that mod is, if I read it correctly, I might have this wrong. I think it's made by the same people who makes the role-playing mods for Grand Theft Auto 5, and I think that's what they're trying to do. Which that'd be interesting, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if I've read that correctly or not.
I mean, no pixel Red Dead would be interesting. I don't know if it'll have the longevity of GTA 5, but
yeah, it's hard to say.
see.
It would be fun though to be like a cowboy, just like RPM as a cowboy. Yeah, it's being done by it's the team behind 5M, and they're releasing Red M, which would be a multiplayer modification framework that will provide many tools to personalize your server's gameplay experience. So it's there to allow people to have their own servers for online stuff to be able to control that. The modding team aims to release Red M in December 2019, so a month after the game releases, in the same month that it comes out on Steam. And before this year's holidays, that is, of course, if the game is friendly to modders and if there isn't any crazy DRM. So,
yeah.
But yeah, so it's gonna have a suite of tools where you'll be able to do stuff like role playing, drifting, racing, deathmatch, or something. Just all that types of stuff that you find in Grand Theft Auto mods.
Mm-hmm. Except now you'll be drifting and racing with horses,
which would be actually kind of
horse drifting.
You can already kind of drift it with a horse, anyways.
You can already kind of drift with a horse. I forgot about that. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ow.
The horse riding and the horse care in the game is to a level, not seen before, which is really cool. And Red Dead. That's just one of the
all the pixels and the horse testicles.
Yeah, you know what? They're actually real testicles. Like not a lot of people know this, but they're just testicles on your screen.
Mm-hmm.
My God, what?
Yeah.
How do they do that? With what technology do they have to put balls on my screen?
Ray tracing.
My God. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. I didn't read that part of the ray tracing press release.
A whole section at the bottom, dude.
I never read the bottom.
It's called real Ray balls.
Ray's real balls. My God.
Coming to Minecraft too.
Oh, nice. Just little square balls hanging out.
Okay, Lord. Square balls. Let's talk about
a square sack.
A square sack with
is that better?
You know what? It's like the whole round hole in a square peg situation.
There's a round hole in a square peg.
Exactly.
You know what I mean. Moving on, we have some Nintendo news. Are we going to talk about... Well, I mean, I can just mention Reggie got a Lifetime Achievement Award, so that's really, really cool.
Yeah, Reggie was cool.
Reg.
And they apparently had like this whole montage of like Reggie moments that Nintendo released. I haven't watched it, but I watched a montage someone else put together like a year ago. So I feel like I'm fine. He's a neat dude. In other Nintendo news, the namesake of Kirby, the character, John J. Kirby, who was a lawyer for Nintendo, who saved the company when they made Donkey Kong because they were being sued for the use of Kong as in being too similar to King Kong. He has passed away at 79. Feskik, you read this article.
Whereas I just read the headline.
I read part of it too, but I was...
Real journalism.
Yeah, so he died of blood cancer, which is not a thing I ever thought could exist or did exist, but that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it sounds it's like
just assume that every part of your body can get cancer.
Apparently, well, if it gets in the blood, then yeah, it's going to have to be able to get everywhere then.
Piss cake.
Technically, yes.
Blood cancer is called leukemia.
Oh. It just says blood cancer on here.
Also called blood cancer.
Leukemia to me sounds like a very advanced form of not hypothermia. What's the other one? Ammonia. So I know it's bad, but I would never treat it as badly as somebody who has blood cancer.
Yeah, it's a
if you
cancer.
Call it blood cancer, I would be more like, oh shit, that sucks. Your entire blood fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Whereas leukemia, it's like, that doesn't sound good. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't sound great.
It's a cancer of blood-forming tissues hindering the body's ability to fight infection. So it includes bone marrow, and many types exist, such as acute lymphoblastic. Yeah, we need to go into that. But yeah, it's not just the blood itself; it's the blood forming tissues that you have the cancer in, and it affects the blood.
Jesus Christ, that is terrible. But yeah, and you're right about him basically defending Nintendo as Universal was trying to sue them for using saying Donkey Kong sound too much like King Kong, and he argued back with the fact that at that point King Kong was in public domain, and the fact that he used that argument like 2 years before for a lawsuit. And actually,
like, he has like his thing, right? He's like, I only take cases that I know I can win via fair use. That's like his signature move. Everybody's like, oh shit, it's John Kirby. Is he gonna do the thing? Is he gonna do it? Do it.
It's in the public.
Your Honor.
Your Honor. Let me read back to this thing about 2 years ago.
Yeah. It says here in the public domain. Let me just reference the public domain real quick, which your property is in, by the way.
Just so you know, you piece of shit. Fun fact: they actually didn't confirm that he was the actual namesake of Kirby until his passing for some reason.
Really? So they never came out like publicly and said that.
No, it was just like always heavily assumed, and like nobody ever confirmed it. But on top of this whole thing, he does have family. He has exactly one wife, 2 sons, 2 daughters, 2 brothers, and 2 sisters that are survived. How does that happen? Who is this man?
Balance.
No wonder why they named.
Did you watch Endgame?
No, he doesn't like cape shit.
Oh yeah.
I watched Endgame. Evie made me watch Endgame. It's not like I was running to the theater.
Amy.
You said
Amy,
her
I
name
just
weird.
said her name.
You said her name weird, and that messed up Matt.
Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
You're like Avie.
Avie.
Yeah.
Avie watched me watch Avengers.
Yeah. We saw Joker, by the way. Super good.
Yeah, dude, you gotta see Joker.
Nice. I think we're going to see it tonight or this week. I don't know.
It is. It is super good.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see any incels there?
No,
No,
but they did have heightened security.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it.
Just like, why the fucking... It's like the anime shit all over again, except with women. Like, all these stupid motherfuckers got to ruin it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Just like, that's a really good movie. Oh, so you hate women? No, I just thought, like, it's a
And
very
the movie
well
has
done movie, and it was fun to watch, and I thought that the points it made were good. Oh, so you hate women and minorities. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the movie literally.
I don't know what that means.
The whole incel thing is hilarious to me because it doesn't do any of the things that incels talk about. Like it has no relation to any.
Yeah, but it's
anything.
just the Joker. Fucking rise up, gamers! I can't be an incel dude because I support the Epic Game Store. So,
are they against the Epic Game Store?
Oh yeah, dude.
Well, incels are just fucking.
They're neckbeards. They're basically neckbeards.
Yeah, it's true. It's just another. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a self.
We used to call them neckbeards, but now they have another name, like leukemia and blood cancer.
Why leukemia needs a revamp. It needs a gritty reboot. It needs to just be called blood cancer.
Or it should just not exist. Thanks God for that one.
Well, that too. Obviously, that's number one. But until we get a cure for blood cancer, we should probably just call it blood cancer instead of gibberish. That's my hot take. That's my hot medical take.
Yeah.
Dr. Cake over here.
Yeah, where you at, doctors? Fucking idiots.
Rename your shit.
Name your shit better. God damn it. Oh, but yeah, that's the whole John Kirby thing. I forgot that was what we were talking about.
Yeah, we really went down a hole there, but he passed away, and it seems like he was. They credit him for saving the company. So he's, if it wasn't for him, they probably would not have gone any further.
And we don't know about that. They've been around since like the 1700s or some shit.
Yeah, selling cards.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they're a toy company. Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
Yeah, and they made a lot of card games.
It sucks for his family. I wish them the best.
Yeah,
because we made a lot of jokes, so
that's true.
We gotta
we
come
should
back
probably-
down.
Actually, yeah.
We gotta come back down.
My question is,
Oh shit! Here we go.
do we can I just send a card for one brother and one sister and they can just share it?
They might be
Or should
twins.
I send them? Should I just individually send them each a thing? Because I mean, cards are not cheap anymore. And if I'm just gonna get
they're like $5.
brother, sorry for your
Like,
if I'm
honestly,
gonna get in the category of brother, sorry for your loss,
no,
I don't want to buy two cards. Honestly, I just really don't want to buy two cards. I'd just rather buy the one.
just look up like a really good looking card PDF and print it yourself, dude.
No, even better. I'm going to get two envelopes, split the card in half, and they have to call each other with the phone to get the full card.
Yo, bring families
mystery.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only did I send my condolences, I saved a family. I brought them closer together. Dr. Cake is back. Call
He's
leukemia,
back.
blood cancer, please, for the
He's on
love of
top.
God.
But yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, let's move on.
In
I
other,
could keep going all day.
in other Nintendo news, Galatia's Ponyta looks cute. Anyways,
Galatea?
That's what they're calling it.
yeah, or Galarian
Yeah, they're
Ponyta.
Galarians.
My stuff got
So it'd be Galatians.
my stuff got.
Yeah, I watched
Redone.
this live stream actually because I was up at 4:30 yesterday morning because I woke up. And once I wake up, I
You're up.
can't go back to sleep. So it's a really cool thing.
It's like a little feature.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's really nice. So I was
Nice
watching it, and I got to see the ending with the two little ponytas. They're all cute. And I thought that they would do something crazy like show Rapidash. But they didn't. They just cut the black. And then you heard the Game Boy fucking Color cry of Rapidash, which is like, because they haven't updated that shit since literally red and blue. And green. And then it's just like, thanks for watching. I'm like, you couldn't even show us the shit. They also showed a new Pokemon. It was like this imp devil looking thing. You know that imp devil looking thing in Persona where it looks like he has a giant ass dick?
Oh,
It's not like the giant dick creature. It's the red imp, and he has like a weird spike coming through his crotch.
Okay, yeah.
He looks like that, except with no spiky dick.
Wow. They censored my fucking Pokemon game. Cowards.
Well, but yeah, that's all they showed. Pikachu was there. Pikachu jump scared the chat.
Oh, because it's all spooky.
No, just because you don't see anything. You're just looking at a still image, right? Basically, and then like some shit will move every once in a while, and like some fucking light, and like some particle effects, and then a Pokemon might run across, or it might rustle a bush, and then like at like I don't know, 10 minutes before it ended, just like fucking Pikachu was like, like right in frame.
That's
and
fun.
then everybody in chat did like the little O face. It was fun. I mean, it was like a nice little, everybody was being mostly nice. Talk about, Pokemon and whatever.
I didn't realize that that's what the stream was. It was just looking at like a little.
Yep, a little snapshot.
That's kind of cool, actually.
I thought it was. I think they should have shown more, but they're only the biggest franchise in the whole world, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're just a
When's it
little
coming
indie
out
dev.
again?
November usually is when Pokemon comes out.
Oh, so that's not confirmed. Okay, hold on. I'll look it up real quick.
No, it's confirmed. I just don't know the date.
Oh, so it is in November.
I think so.
November 15th.
Yes.
Okay. Well, when you just say November is usually when they come out, it's not a definite thing at all.
Well, he didn't know, but he did.
Well, yeah, I know.
So
I was
suck
just
it,
going to
dude.
look it up and confirm it. I just wanted to know for sure. I didn't
Look,
want to.
motherfucker, I don't need you to defend me. I'm a strong, independent man.
Strong independent Matt.
Oh my God, independent man. My God. So cool, nice. They're having more Pokemon.
I will buy the game, because I hate gamers. I've said it before. I'll say it 1,000 times. I don't give a
Gamers,
shit that
back
there's not a
down.
national dex. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, that's not something you're going to be doing.
Like
You're not going to port in your Mewtwo from like literally like the beginning of time all the way forward. I've had this Mewtwo for 20 years.
The national dex is every Pokemon in the game.
Yeah, no, it's just they're talking about importing across the games.
Well, yeah,
People do that.
yeah. But like I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna play it, probably half of it before I'm like, this sucks. And it's not that it sucks. It's that I've changed. I've lost the wonder and magic that Pokemon has used to capture within me. That's dead. The world beat it out of me.
Damn you, world.
So, it's not their fault. It's really my fault.
Also, it's going to be really
In the
weird this
world.
time because we only have one Switch, and usually both Matt and I will get one of the games, and then we'll play at the same time. And like, oh, you got this Pokemon? Oh,
Well,
that's
it worked
cool.
for worked for Let's Go.
Well, we also played that. We had like one playthrough.
No, I'll just play and then you can just watch.
No, that's true. I'll just chill. Whatever. Fucking, I don't give a shit. I literally chill for most games we play, so it all works out. Yeah. So moving on. Last of Us Part 2 got a release date.
Yo, slight spoilers in case you don't want to know. So this is your time.
Right.
I'm gonna say it in a second, and I'm gonna say it's gonna come right now. Joel's confirmed. That's my dog.
Yeah. The game releases February 21st, 2020.
Yeah, they had a release date, but Joel.
Yeah.
So I'm confused about the Joel is confirmed thing. What do you mean by that?
Well,
He's in the game.
spoilers. Did you beat Last of Us Part 1?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't beat it, but I know.
Well, he doesn't. Nothing happens to him.
Yeah,
It's just that he
doesn't
wasn't
die or
confirmed
anything.
before.
Yeah.
So he's not dead, is what you're saying.
Well, we didn't know if he was dead or not.
Yeah.
It was left to be like,
Well, no. Okay, you guys.
So
are
he's confirmed to
misinterpreting
be
the thing.
alive, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
because everything has been shown Ellie.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
He was
now.
fine at the end of Last of Us 1.
Mhm.
It's just literally none of the press material, trailers, or anything. I don't even think mentioned Joel.
oh, well,
Yeah,
wait.
they were. Well, they
There
had
was the one
clip and
trailer
people were
that
thinking
has him
that he
walk into
was-
the room.
Well, people
I
were
thought she
thinking
was
that
playing
like he was
guitar.
going to.
No, that wasn't
were-
him.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Basically.
No, I was about to say that they were thinking that he would be like a vision that she sees or something.
Yeah.
As she's on this quest for revenge, because like they originally thought that he was going to die, and she was like on a quest to get revenge for him.
Right. I remember people's theories about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, that's what you mean. That Joel is confirmed to be alive. Okay. I think you meant like Joel wasn't going to be in the game at all before. I'm like, but we saw the thing. It has. But the thing.
But yeah, he'll be alive and in the game, which is cool. I like Joel.
Nice.
I would have made the same exact decision. In fact, I didn't
You're
even
not-
hesitate. I shot those fucking doctors. I don't give a fuck. No one touches Ellie.
That's my girl.
I need to play through that game because I never got to actually play through it fully myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good.
You should.
Yeah, dude. The beginning of the game, I remember being like, "Whoa, they did not. They came right out the gate with this shit, dude." One of the
Oh, yeah.
saddest intros of a game ever.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad. You know, who's
But-
not confirmed to be alive? Ellie's girlfriend. Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. They killed her girlfriend again. God damn it.
And this time she's back. It's more
And dead.
older.
And dead again.
And more girlfriendy.
And more, yes.
And more dead.
Incels hate her.
Find out why.
But yeah, that was announced at Sony's State of Play 2019. Apparently, not much else happened.
No.
There was already a
Medieval's
leak about
coming out.
Medieval that they tried
Yeah.
to scrub from the internet before they announced it officially. But,
I think, yeah.
but that's it.
You're probably excited about Medieval.
Oh, dude, I can't
I'm
wait
not.
to play Medieval. I played the shit out of that game as a child. It's one of the games that I just had available to play for a long portion of my childhood before I finally got access to Pokemon Gold and Silver. And I played that with my family, and we used to take turns and levels because we couldn't beat it, and it was just nice. And the game has a charm to it that I really enjoy, and I can't wait to play it.
It's pretty nice. Yeah.
I never played
Play
any
a lot
of
of
them.
1.
Oh yeah, I
Wow.
never played 2, but I played a ton of 1.
Play a lot of 1. Only beat 2, though. That's my weird thing.
Oh, is that one of those things where you might have played it when you were younger, at that age where you just don't beat games?
Yeah,
Isn't
I
that
think
weird?
so. Yeah.
Like when you're a little kid, you just play a lot of a game, but you never actually end up beating it because like you're dumb and you're a kid.
You're dumb. You're a kid. You can't read. You don't understand what's going on. You're just like, progression. What? I don't.
Oh, this game's fun.
Physically, did you had a PS2? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, because Medieval's, I think, is Sony exclusive.
Yeah, it's on this one.
Did you ever play a game called Maximo?
I played the demo for it. Yeah.
I had that game. I think that was my Medieval.
Yeah, you got that game for me, and I played a bit of it. Like I don't know, like 8-10 hours of it.
Yeah.
The demo was really fun for that. It was like a 3D Ghosts and Goblins, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah. I didn't know it was a Ghosts and Goblins because the PS2 was my first console ever. And I never played any of the other shit, so.
Oh, yeah.
Was it called like Son of Maximo, or is it just Maximo?
The first one's just Maximo.
Gotcha.
And then the
That's
other one
Maximo.
is like, I don't know what it's called.
Maximo Rises. I don't know.
Revenge of the Max.
Maximal.
Maximize. That's Beast Wars.
Yeah, the Maximals.
Oh, God.
What? Oh God.
Excuse me.
What the fuck did you just fucking say to
I
me?
swear to God, if you don't say that you watched Beast Wars and enjoyed it immensely as a child and adult, then I don't know if you can be on this podcast
you're
anymore.
literally dead to me. I'll never ever talk to you.
I watched Beast Wars. Okay, bye.
I will say the graphics in Beast Wars did not age well. But
None of those 3D games. Reboot.
No,
They
any of those
weren't that good.
3D cartoons or whatever. But the actual storylines that they had were pretty good.
I had the toys and stuff. I just really don't remember much of Beast Wars. Like, I knew it was a thing. I just don't remember.
You just got to lead with that instead of going, that show. Because we automatically assume the worst because it's 2019.
Right.
I said, oh, God, because you said Maximals, and I didn't realize that was a thing from that, and that just sounded like
it was
terrible.
it
was like the leukemia
now.
of Transformers things,
What?
Just gibberish. I didn't.
Oh,
understand.
gibberish.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
All right.
Okay. I thought you were like, it's like the cancer.
It's like
of
the blood cancer
of the original Transformers where they were fucking cars. Who cares if they're cars, dude? They're animals. It's way cooler.
The robots that turn into animals. Okay.
Yeah, the one series I didn't like was the second series of that.
Beast Machines?
Beast Machines.
It was all right.
Yeah, it didn't have the same magic.
Well, you can just shut the fuck up then, all right? Fake fan? No fapper for
dude,
life?
I spent
Never fapper?
hours playing with the Beast Wars toys. I didn't.
You don't even want to talk to me.
Not to the level that you did.
Don't even talk to me about
I used to literally
Beast Wars
fucking,
Transformers, okay?
We spent hours just playing with them and,
Spent
not
hours.
creating storylines and killing them off in real life like you did.
I'll remind you. All right, I didn't have a console. All right, all I had was Matt's imagination, and let me tell you, that motherfucker ran wild on you, like Hulkamania.
Whoa.
Like Hulkamania. Oh, my Hulkamaniacs.
Maximize.
But anyways, we have all these other articles here, and I don't know which one we want to talk about because the podcast is already an hour and 18 minutes long. There was a data leak with FIFA 20. I'm just going to mention that here. A lot of players' information got leaked onto the internet. They're working on it. It's a whole big thing. People are upset.
Understand.
More important news, House of the Dead 1 and 2 are being remade, and I can't fucking wait.
I hope they're not arcade exclusive.
It's from the studio behind the Panzer Dragoon remakes. So two Sega classic light gun shooters, The House of the Dead and House of the Dead 2, are being remade according to developer Forever Entertainment. The studio is also responsible for the remakes of Panzer Dragoon and Panzer Dragoon 2 Zwei. They confirmed House of the Dead remakes on Twitter, and they said, "Hi guys, we confirmed the signing of the agreement regarding remakes of the games. No platforms release dates have been confirmed, and unfortunately we can't say anything else for now. So we have no more information."
It would be cool if it came with the consoles and they had light guns, but I don't know.
That would be sick. I would love that. As long as they came for the consoles and had light guns. Also, I feel like an obvious platform would be the Switch.
Yeah.
Well,
the Nintendo Labo House of the Dead kit.
Yo.
I would buy a Labo.
Yeah, for that? Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd make my own cardboard gun. Fuck it.
I said it mockingly, but now that we've discussed it for more than a second,
Actually,
it does sound cool.
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, actually. It's just the
low-key.
previous Labo stuff was kind of fucking stupid.
It's for kids.
Yeah, but now it can be
Well,
for
kids
adults,
are
just like
fucking
everything else for
stupid,
kids
so-
that
You're
Nintendo
right.
makes.
You know my stance on kids. Fuck them, they're stupid. Who gives a shit?
Stupid kids. Always
Fucking
just
stupid
being kids and
assholes.
shit.
Yeah, always, having a joy that I can't have anymore.
Yeah, having hopes and dreams. Oh, I'm so cool. I'm a fucking kid.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm happy. Look at me. I haven't been
Ooh.
happy since fucking 2010.
You were happy in 2009?
Eh,
Do you remember the day?
No.
Do you remember the day it all locked?
It was all it's gradual, right? You don't realize you don't have it anymore until you realize, I used to like be happy, and now I'm just like always angry.
Hmm.
It's slowly replaced. It's like a disease.
Or
Yeah.
on good days, annoyed.
There we go.
Yeah, but that about does it for the articles. I mean, there wasn't really anything else worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about? Anything popped in your brain?
I'm going to start a new hashtag, and we're going to stop calling blood cancer leukemia if it's the last fucking thing I do.
Hey, I mean, honestly, it might do more good considering that it'll bring it into the public eye because, like you were saying, it just makes sense from a marketing standpoint.
Yeah, because you only hear pretty much kids with leukemia.
And that just makes me
Exactly.
sad thinking about it
And
now.
I
knowing
thought it was like a
And-
kid disease, and those are not very serious because they're fucking kids. It's not that bad, you know.
it's just sad.
my dude.
We're gonna get canceled. He's gonna tweet about it, and people are gonna find this podcast.
But if they called it blood cancer, I bet you they would they get more money.
That's true. Yeah,
Absolutely.
honestly, why do they
Stop
hide
calling
stuff
it
behind
leukemia.
like Latinized, made-up words?
All right, well I can tell you,
Yeah.
big pharma, dude.
Honestly, probably.
Big pharma.
That was a joke. This is
I'm not.
No.
It's real.
No, I believe it's big pharma now. You've got my attention.
shit.
He's gonna add that to his tweet. He got 240 characters now, dude. He's got room.
Me and Matt were speculating. It's probably because of big pharma.
Yeah, blood cancer should be called leukemia. Should no longer be called leukemia. It should be called blood cancer. Also, it's because of big pharma.
According to Neanderthal Gaming TV. Okay, get us out of here before I say some more stupid bullshit.
Sure. Yeah, Fistcake. Tell people where they can find you. What you're doing.
You can see my stupid bullshit on Twitter at the Fist Cake, where I'm going to start the new start the new campaign to end leukemia by calling it blood cancer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can people find you two?
For stuff that we're doing right now, you can find us on YouTube and Twitch at Neanderthal Gaming TV on both platforms. We stream most days of the week. Oftentimes, Matt, throughout the week, will have a solo stream where you're playing like things like Children of Morta or Hades or Noita or things like that. And then we play Smash on the weekends and on Tuesdays usually. And we've been streaming Diablo 3, although I don't know much longer that's going to last.
I mean,
'Cause-
it'll probably last until we beat it, but after that,
But we won't be happy about it.
I'm like basically fuck that game.
Yeah. It's just not fun.
Two all over
Like,
again.
I never thought that I would say, oh, I don't really want to play a Diablo-esque game with my friends who we've played so many Diablo-esque games together. And it's just, it's come to this. You can also find
Can't
us on
believe I'm
Twitter.
saying it.
Yeah. You can find us on Twitter at NeanderthalGTV. That goes straight to Matt's phone. So, you're going to get Smash-related stuff and GIFs in response to things that Fistcake tweets. So, that's just how it is.
Or, I just have a campaign about bad holidays.
Just holidays in general.
Yeah, I really don't. Once I have a kid, I think I'll change.
Yeah. I mean,
But until
Halloween's
then-
a great,
Oh yeah.
parent holiday. You can dress up your kid in dumb shit.
Well, then, I think it's more fun
When,
if you get to pick it.
You got a timeline plan on getting a kid?
Oh, no, dude.
No, I was just like like eventually maybe.
Okay. You just said like that is actually in your plans. I'm like,
Yeah, actually, I have there's a woman I know. We're not together, but she just agreed to just give me a kid.
As soon as I meet Alyssa Milano, You
A
know,
child
that's
will be born.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fair. All right.
you know,
That's a plan.
or who's the new chick, Lily Reinhardt?
Yeah.
I don't
Matt,
know.
quick question. If you married Alyssa Milano, right, hypothetically, would you take her name?
No.
If she
But-
said you had to.
Oh, absolutely.
Matt Milano.
Peace.
There we go.
That would be the easiest. All right. Hell, I'll sign a prenup. I'll do whatever you want.
That it?
I love you this much. I've always loved you. This is just how, you know,
Some things, some love just,
they transcend names.
in space and time and reality. Cool. Well, for Content Complete specific information, you can catch us on Twitter at Complete Podcast. It's where information comes out for the podcast itself and for any other specific collaborations between the three of us generally. You can send us ideas and suggestions to contentcompletecast@gmail.com. contentcompletecast@gmail.com. The podcast goes live at 3 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays on either our Neanderthal Gaming TV Twitch channel, or probably in the future we'll be streaming again to the Content Complete Twitch channel as well. All episodes are available on YouTube, and the audio-only version is available on your favorite podcasting app. Both released on Mondays. So we stream every other week, and the Monday afterwards we release the video and the audio for your ears and stuff like that when that gets all fixed and taken care of. But yeah, anything else? Any last words?
Something that's not
Right.
leukemia related.
No, bye.
All right, thanks everyone so much for watching and listening. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Bottom.
Updating content. Content complete.